Hi there again. Okay, so I have totally naked nails and we know that can't stay. So I am going to show you how to apply your Jamberry nail wraps, and here I have all my tools collected together. I've got my Jamberry mini heater. At home, if you don't have a mini heater, you can use your blow dryer as a heat source, or you can use a rice bag heated up in the microwave. I obviously love this mini heater and that is my preference. I've also got my new sheet of wraps. I've got my nail file, my orange stick, my favorite curved cuticle scissors that came out of this application kit, and then I've got my nail prep wipes. So this is the Jamberry version. This is the generic version that you can get in the diabetic care section of any pharmacy. And so I'm just going to use one of my little ones because that's really all I need to show you this nail. Number one, for prep, really important, you're going to push back your cuticles, and all that does is help pave the way for the nail wrap because they just don't adhere very well to your skin. So make sure you get rid of all that cuticle, and easy and gentle. Easy and gentle. Number two, I use the rubbing alcohol. This just helps get rid of some of the natural oils in your nail, which again will negatively affect your adhesion. So, all prepped and ready to go. I have already filed my nail to shape it the way that I want to, and I already know which size wrap works best for this nail. So I'm going to make sure not to touch the adhesive side. I'm only going to use my cuticle stick on that sticky part. You could also use your tweezers, but don't use your fingers. What I do is I heat this up for a few seconds to soften it, and I'll know it's ready to go because it'll start to curve a little bit. Do you see that? The nail wrap starts to curve, and then it is ready to apply. I lay this gently down along my nail bed. I want to get as close as possible without touching skin, okay? And I just kind of gently lay that on there, wrap it down. Some people actually prefer to trim their wraps before they apply, and you can do that if that works better for you. For me personally, I just do it this way. So then I trim off a little extra so it's not so big and bulky to work with, and I lay my extra right back down on my sheet there to save that for my next one. And then I go ahead and start heating. And what you're going to do is you can use heat and pressure. So I can smooth this with my finger, or I can use cuticle pusher, the rubber one that comes again in that application kit. I love it. You can use both ends of it and just kind of smooth it down. And the nice thing about this heater too is that it has a felted tip, so you can actually put your fingertip right up against there. It does get hot, but it's not going to burn you. So I'm not liking this one little bubble that I see, so I'm going to keep working on that. Okay. Okay, do you kind of see what I got going on? Okay, so I'm going to trim that down. And when I'm trimming, I personally like to turn my nail so it's facing me. So I'm looking at the underside of my nail just because that's easier for me. I'm going to trim as close as I can without going over. And then I like to hit that end again, make sure that tip is nice and sealed. Let it cool just a little bit. Make sure it's not still warm, because then it would be too pliable. I might tear it. So let it cool. Then I'm going to file gently down at a 90-degree angle. And that is a little bit more heat just in case. And I don't know if I can see, that is it's a wrap.